Sayburç is located on the southern foothills of the eastern Taurus Mountains, on the plateau surrounding the Harran Plain, in the threshold region where the mountainous topography meets wide plains. The settlement, located about 60 kilometers east of the Euphrates River, is about 20 kilometers southwest of Şanlıurfa city center. Sayburç, like its other contemporaries on the Şanlıurfa Plateau, is located on limestone hills of Eocene origin. The Neolithic settlement developed on two hills, one relatively high in the north and the other low in the south. There is a third hill in the west, separate from the others. On this hill, where there are no Neolithic ruins, there are quarries, caves and cisterns opened during the Roman period. The main Roman settlement developed on the Neolithic deposit in the north. Sayburç was declared a second-degree archaeological site in 2020 due to the Roman ruins found here. The Neolithic ruins here were detected during detailed identification studies upon noticing the obelisks used on the garden walls during a visit to the village by the Şanlıurfa Archeology Museum and project members in May 2021. The archaeological research that started with this discovery has been continuing since 2021 as a joint project of Şanlıurfa Archeology Museum and Istanbul University Prehistoric Archaeology Department, within the scope of Şanlıurfa Neolithic Age Research Project Stone Hills. Work in the Sayburç settlement continues in two parts, north and south. The most striking ruin in the northern area is a circular structure with a diameter of approximately 14 meters carved into the bedrock. The building has a stone wall built directly on the bedrock. Its base was made by carving the main rock. As with other special buildings in the region, there is a bench shaped from the bedrock extending along the wall. Reliefs are engraved on the north side of the bench facing the inside of the space. Shallow obelisk circles placed at irregular intervals on the terrace and rectangular smooth surfaces and cavities indicate that the terrace is divided into relatively small obelisks. Just to the east of this structure, there is another partially preserved structure with a diameter of approximately 4 to 5 meters. The further southeast of the area was used as a quarry during the Roman period. The southern settlement was built directly on a bedrock elevation. The walls were built entirely with stone, and elements such as buttresses and niches were frequently used. T-shaped obelisks, some shaped like humans, were placed in some of the buildings. The floors of the buildings here were carved into the main rock and benches were left in front of the walls. The Sayburç reliefs located in the northern area consist of 5 figures from prehistoric times to the present day, whose subjects are humans and animals, arranged in an area of approximately 80 by 370 centimeters. 2 human, 2 leopards and a bull figures are depicted side by side, forming a long scene. The directions of the figures point to 2 main squares. The one on the right attracts attention at first glance. Here, a man standing in the middle has a leopard on each side, heading towards him. Unlike the others, the male figure is made in a high-rise technique and is facing forward, into the space, rather than towards any of the leopards. The figure depicted in a sitting position holds his phallus with his right hand. The leopards on either side of him are depicted attacking him, their front legs slightly raised, their mouths open, their teeth visible. The group of depictions on the left is a person with his back to the scene and a bull figure facing him. The human is depicted in a slightly crouching position and in motion. He bent his arms at the elbows and raised them upwards. While his open left hand has 6 fingers, he may be holding a slingshot, an upside-down snake, or a rattle in his right hand. The bull heading towards him is depicted in an attacking position like leopards and its front legs are slightly raised. Its dangerous horns are depicted from above, fully visible. One of the main features of the Sayburç reliefs is that movement is as prominent as the figures. This suggests that events, whether human or animal, are as prominent as the characters. The transition from a nomadic hunter-gatherer cycle to settlement is a long process that sees major breaks in human life. During this period, Very important social transformations took place in parallel with the developments in livelihood strategies and technologies. Special buildings where people come together and perform various rituals play a major role in this adaptation process of transition to settled life. The sayburc reliefs, located in a special structure, must be a part of the cosmos, a reflection of the existence ideology of the period, of the stories that are repeated in the memory of the community that depicts them, perhaps wanted to be passed on to future generations.